Hello again, everybody. It's been a while, but we're back with the fourth part of TF2 Analysis Anarchy. And well, to sum up last time, to quote Shakespeare's The Tempest, "Hell is empty and all the devils are here." I think that's a pretty reasonable assessment. So this is going to be quite an interesting part, because we're likely going to get an explanation of what's going on with all these super forms, and I'm dreading what it's going to be. But let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting the video. Once again, we start with ominous Thomas music. Duncan gets spooked. And we're starting where we left off with Dr. Wolf.
What have you done?
I'm glad you asked that, good doctor, because I'd like to take this time to explain my evil plan. What?
Oh, I just thought you were about to attack me because... Never mind.
Anywho, some of them did have soupy forms beforehand. I just had to level the playing field.
I see.
I knew my little robot army would be no match for you. I had hoped Mr. Cat wouldn't go rogue, but I shouldn't be surprised. Your teams have a ridiculous amount of skill, power, sheer dumb luck that defeating you by force is practically impossible. But you do have weaknesses. You've all got big personalities with even bigger egos who continue to fight and bicker over trivial things.
Civil War.
Ah, yes.
You are clearly
stealing this
plan from Civil War.
Your point.
I actually thought that would trip you up.
Why would it? Considering it isn't completely true. Unlike Zemo, I introduced an element to amplify the conflict 1,000-fold. Chaos magic. A form of power that afflicts its victims with pop culture powers most...
Speaking of that, where's KP in all this?
But I had to make sure it worked. So I tried it on others.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Oh, what the?
Quite. But I had to...
What was that all about?
Just a little bit over time. If it all happened at once, ponies would be too suspicious. But the more it happened, the more it corrupted you. The more it fractured your already tenuous friendships. The more it stoked the rivalries. Pretty soon you'll tear each other apart. Figuratively and very literally.
You think far too little of them, Antony. Each and every one of them has grown since joining our little mercenary band. On the outside, it can be difficult to see past all the bickering, the showboating, and constant puns. But even in the midst of their rivalries, there's always moments of camaraderie. Respect and admiration for each other's accomplishments, even though sometimes it's shown through egocentric banter. These ponies, Hippogriff, and now even a reindeer, on their own, each of them have both strengths and weaknesses.
I'm just waiting for them to cut to a joke.
Together, they're able to accomplish far more than they could have ever expected.
And we cut to
each other over individual pride at first, but it's only a matter of time before they remember how important their friendships are.
Oh, doctor. Of course they'll go back to friendship. They're ponies, it's what they do.
Yeah, that is the show after all.
Mistake of assuming that's the entirety of my plans here.
Ah.
What do you...
That doesn't sound good.
You can hear them coming, can't you?
More robots. A lot more robots.
Such useful little machines, aren't they? And the best part? They're all mine now to do with as I please. Isn't it such a shame that all of your teammates are so preoccupied at the moment far away from here. Of course, I might be willing to make an exchange. For you see, my dear Dr. Wolf, you have something I've wanted for a very long time now. So, how about we have a little chat?
Does he want to place on the team?
Attention! I mean while! I mean meanwhile!
Why has anyone got the Millennium Eye?
Yeah, come on!
I really should feel sorry for you right now, but this is way too cathartic.
I can take anything you can dish out.
Ooh. Headshot. Is his super form just going to disappear?
So passeth a worthy opponent.
Oh. Huh.
Your overconfidence is...
The Zizel music?
Two bottled fairy.
Ooh.
You know, this isn't really as fun as I thought it was gonna be.
I think they're beginning to see the error of his ways.
Nope, I was wrong.
Or not. Ooh.
You know, a guy just wants to go about his business and carry out a simple mercenary mission.
But no!
You just had to get all hot-headed and ruin everybody's night. Angry stare.
Behold your demise, minion of mischief.
Very cowardly dog, that. I wonder how Thespia's gonna get out of this. Ah, Woody Woodpecker.
You missed.
Toasty!
Hey, caramba! Milkshake bee!
Smoking! Disclaimer, TF2 Analysis Anarchy has absolutely no affiliation with the Mask 1993 or Warner Brothers Entertainment. Please support the official release. Thank you, and now back to the show.
Hold still so I may slay thee with my divine might, you fiend.
You call that a weapon of divine might? Now this
Thanks, Emmett Lawson.
Now this is divine might, laddie!
A rubber chicken?
What could a mere toy possibly...
Ooh.
You'd think I get bored doing this kind of stuff over and over. But you'd be wrong!
That was an underhanded trick. My vengeance shall be swift and...
Oh, finally getting some intervention.
Why must you insist on blasting each other to dust? All it will do is cause more destruction.
And that's a big no-no.
You must find your center.
And give everyone you meet the biggest, warmest huggles you can.
You must breathe. Channel your...
They're going to attack them, aren't they?
Your chakras.
And think of cookies, cupcakes, the biggest pile of sweet gumdrop candies you've ever seen in your
Well,
life.
it's nice they've reached the...
If I really wanted a cavity gold mine, I would have raided Celestia's secret dessert stash. Oh, speaking of which, Miss Diet Azula, I hear you're hungry for some demise. Well, here's some demise for you. Ahem. You look like Celestia after she eats the grief and discord, inevitably choosing Fluttershy.
I think I misheard that.
Ding dong went there. Be impressed
Blasphemy! I shall banish you to the depths of Tartarus.
Uh-oh. Vespia, take the mask off!
Did you just get me tickets to the hottest party of the year? I feel so loved and it's not even Christmas yet! Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna need a +1!
Ah.
What?
Yeah, that kind of backfired on you, didn't it, Ink?
When I am freed, I shall bring divine retribution on.
Well, we're 2 down now.
I feel so useless right now.
Oh, poor Finn. Well, is it always next time? Ah.
Things are finally turning up, Jasper.
Dragons. Why is it always dragons?
I think, didn't Silver say that last time?
Deal with you once and for
Oh! Hoisted by his own petard!
Karma favors neither this day.
My childhood has betrayed me.
Yes, feel the first true sting of adulthood.
And now we've got a runaway Dragon Zord. Ah.
It's just not fair! Do you have any idea how long I've wanted for a chance to pilot the Dragon Sword? To lay waste to giant monsters in cheap costumes while paper-mache buildings crumble in our wake?
You speak of events happening right now. How am I to feel pity?
I had a dream, and it was taken from me. Now my beloved dragon dagger is nothing more than a glorified ice pick!
Ah.
Very well. I tend to be delusional pizza pony. We shall see if this might be made right.
Really? How is this supposed to make me feel better?
You shall claim mastery of the beast by ascending to its cockpit. I shall deliver you.
Aw, you really do care. Then can we kill each other afterwards?
With gusto.
Oh, thank Jeebus.
Of course, how's he gonna get inside? Uh-huh.
As long as we hold the power of love and friendship, nothing can defeat us.
Okay, you know what? Forget this. I finally have legs again, so I'm out.
Bad timing there.
Save me!
Beep, beep, Richie.
Ah! Somebody else save me!
Don't worry, Jiminy. I won't let anything happen to my adorable widow mascot Fluffy Pants.
Sailor Moon. It just had to be Sailor Moon. If I have to be a cute animal, why couldn't I have been a Madoka Magica at the very least?
As a casual anime fan, I have no idea about that. I would have chosen either Bleach or Inuyasha myself.
In the name of the moon, I shall punish you.
I'm not sure it really works on changelings, does it? Sorry, I think the modulation kind of heard that. Ooh. Yeah. You just duck.
What? How?
He dodged. Do you really think he was going to stand there and scream while he waited for it to hit him?
That's what usually happens in Sailor Moon.
We're dead.
And now back to the drama.
Okay, there's something Yu-Gi-Oh related. If A and Y had the Millennium Eye and Silver Quill had the Millennium Rod.
And I must confess, far more interesting than all your weapons and gadgets is your uncanny ability to come back to life. No matter how brutal the swordplay, overwhelming the gunfire, and ludicrous the explosions, each and every one of you is back in action in just a matter of minutes. I want to know your secret, little wolf. Tell me everything you know.
If I do, you'll send your robot army away?
Oh, that'd be far too easy. But I will let you try and save your precious teammates and this shanty town in the middle of nowhere.
It wasn't until after we survived the encounter with Dusty Cat that I was truly able to understand the inner workings of the respawn generator. Having it on the fritz for a few days actually served a good purpose now that I think about it. Turns out, the generator draws upon a pony's innate magic through their cutie mark to connect them back into the living world.
Huh.
Even in the case of Silver Quill, his pony half allows him use of this same process. I admit that with Ty and Daga joining the team,
I was about to ask
about whether the respawn generator could work with reindeer. But thankfully, the MLP Holiday Special made it canon that reindeer have their own innate magic too. Pretty much any creature in Equestria with some sort of magic of their own can make use of this amazing device.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. I thank you, my dear Dr. Wolf. You've shown me the secret to immortality.
I was about, yeah.
Well, if you're satisfied with that information, would you mind if I go off and save Coal Town from imminent destruction now?
By all means. I rather enjoy this. Watching you get blown up 100 times over trying to stop my robots.
Are we going to get a counter for this?
Wait, hold on a moment. How have you been able to use the respawn generator to come back to life?
Actually, that's a good question. Oh, it's tied to his backstory. Huh? Oh, he hasn't died yet.
Wait. That can't be right. But what about... No. But surely there was... Why? Why would he even still be here? If he knew that any random explosion from any one of his teammates could end his existence... This doesn't make any sense.
Well, he's got canine loyalty.
So, what are the other mercenaries up to?
And he's got the Millennium Key. Oh, mini twinks? I don't blame Maddie for doing that.
Where did she even find the time to set all this up?
Yeah, she's not taking this as well as... Yeah, Mary Sue's not... Yeah, she's not taking this as well as Princess Daphne from Dragon's Lair. Scooby-Doo's Warner Brothers.
Release Mary Sue, or else.
Oh wow, the alicorn hater came to rescue her alicorn buddy. How pathetic.
Let's do this.
Kitties first.
Huh. Huh. Oh, right.
I'm an idiot. Spyro, Spy, and Pyro. Now I just feel silly.
Oh, that's adorable.
I know, buddy. We this a lot sooner.
But I still feel like we're being criminally underutilized, considering, you know, it's a civil war going on out there.
Hey, we're the newbies. You gotta give the audience time to know us first.
Fair point, but we could at least do something plot relevant.
Sure. Like what?
Like contact Dr. Wolf. Okay, so it was just... So is this just a running gag that you're having Yu-Gi-Oh! Related stuff for no reason? Ah! Finally, the docs have arrived. Wait, so Bliss's tower is just across the road?
Hey, everyone! Have you forgotten we have a job to do? Stop faffing about and get moving!
Guys, this petty fighting isn't getting us anywhere. We're never going to be taken seriously if we're breaking down like this on our first mission.
And no one's listening.
Why aren't they listening to me anymore?
Because you aren't listening to them, and that made me not listen to.
And the penny drops.
We've really brought this on ourselves, haven't we?
Yeah. I guess I've gotten so used to giving orders that I've stopped listening.
Hey, if it's any consolation, guess I haven't been much better.
Dang. Well, I guess there's nothing left to do except wait for all this to fizzle out.
Firebrand, it is my responsibility to inform you that that is a terrible idea.
What the fudgesicle?
Doc? Doc! Oh boy, are we glad to hear from you! Everyone's
Fighting each other with all their zany super forms, and the two of you have lost all control?
Yes. How did you know that?
The situation has become a lot more...
Okay, is Firebrand the one that's jiggling the about because it's in his magical aura? Sorry, I might have made a rather obscene hand gesture there, sorry.
Not even a question.
And get back to Coal Town as quickly as you possibly can. With things as they are...
How'd that happen?
Super Saiyan?
Huh.
I think I can live with that.
Would have been funnier if you said muffin button.
Focus! Now, Miss Keyframe, do you remember from our last conversation that most ponies tend to follow an inspiring example before any kind of cunning plan? I know you have that capability within you, Keyframe, and you have shown sparks of that courage under fire. But if you want others to follow, you need to show a willingness to sacrifice something that is very dear to you. I believe there is something you can give which will absolutely get the attention of both teams, and even give them pause in their rivalries. And by so doing, it will also give Firebrand and I the ability to stall the robot army until every pony arrives. Normally I wouldn't ask this of anyone on either team, but this is a desperate time.
What's the... And we were gonna get... So...
What's wrong?
I don't know. I feel a disturbance. As if hundreds of vectors suddenly cried out in terror, and then were suddenly silenced.
What's happening now? Okay, the Harold the helicopter theme. Oh. Doc's the...
I am Dr. Wolf.
Yeah, it doesn't look good on her.
People are enjoying this, 'cause I'm certainly not.
Key, fourth wall.
Doc, if you're making me switch roles, I am allowed one. Now, how is this gonna work?
You are going to go back and gather both the red and blue teams and lead them here.
Wait, what?
You expect us as non-frontline classes to hold up an army of robots on our own?
Both said before that you trusted me without question.
Trust doesn't supersede logic, Doctor.
I can assure you that I do have a plan, but only if you can bring every pony else back here. Right now, you're the only one who can.
And exactly how am I supposed to get their attention like this? No offense, Doc, but they've seen my legs before. It's not that much of a sight.
Because you won't be going back alone.
Oh, we're getting another person? Well, we'll see the reveal next time. I have to say, I do like Doc in the medic uniform. It does actually suit him. But that's all we've got for this time. We'll have to wait. Hopefully, we're not going to have such a long wait, since hopefully by this release it means that they've got the other ones ready. But that's for about a month's time. So until then, I'm signing off.